Marianne Binetti, and this is another gardening tip about plants for the shade. Now this is one of my favorite ground covers. It's a hardy geranium. Now what you think of a geranium in those clay pots are actually pelargoniums. So this is a true geranium, and you can see the bees love it. So it's a great plant for pollinators. It's kind of related to our wildflowers. And it's also a great plant for blocking out weeds. Now you see it in my mostly shaded bed here. It has shallow roots, so it's not going to compete for water with the geraniums and some of the other shade-loving plants. Now the reason it has shallow roots is because this is a variety, it's a big root geranium. And that means if I reach down and pull some out, you can see it has these very long, shallow, big roots. And the reason I just reached down and pulled that out is because it is so easy to spread around your garden, to have it as a weed blocking border, especially between your lawn and your beds. So you can see I have a brick border here, but I'm going to show you how I've been transplanting this patch of Cranesbill geranium, or big root geranium, into other parts of this very casual field, this very casual part of my garden. So come with me. I'm going to take these plants that I just simply reached down and pulled out of the ground, and I'll show you how easy they are to transplant all over your garden. All right, so you can see right where my whole row of Cranesbill geranium has ended. Now I planted this patch last year. It's filling in nicely. I'm going to continue with this border, and then you're going to see how easy these are to plant into the ground. Because their roots are so shallow, you can plant them in soil like this. This soil is full of roots. Why? Because of the cedar trees and the evergreen trees in the shaded garden. The soil is lousy. It's hard to dig. It grows nothing but weeds. This plant almost acts like a wig. All right, I simply take the horizontal root, put it into the ditch, take another horizontal root, big root, put it in the ditch. And these Cranesbill geraniums come in many different colors. There's a white form called Alba. There's a bluish form called Roxanne, much bigger leaf. This is a small, low version. There I go. Okay, put the mulch back on top, which is just chopped up wood chips from our garden pruning. And now you can see they look weak, they look small, but by next year they'll look like this row. And if you continue down the row, you're going to see how the border thickens up, becomes thicker, crowds out the weeds, and then becomes a natural border and a weed block for my entire shade garden. Now the Cranesbill geranium is going to bloom, gosh, a good month or so. And if you want, you can shear them all back with a string trimmer, and you'll probably get a second set of blooms. It's been Marianne Binetti. Easy answers for great gardens.